Hi,
Hi.
how are you? It's great to have you here.
Thank
This
you.
is the first time in our festival here that we're having international guests and artists, and it's really great to have you here to start, hopefully, a long tradition that we're gonna have ahead. So, you told me earlier on that you've been like touring around the world for 4 years, but this is actually the first time that you come to Italy. You told me that you just played in Genoa, and now you're here with us. So, what's your feeling about our country? And do you expect a special, a particular welcoming and response from our audience?
Yeah, actually, we didn't know what to expect. We felt like we're gonna like Italy, and it's right. We like Italy, and the concert in Genoa, people like it very much. Somehow, it was very. They got it somehow.
That's cool. Yeah.
And we're looking forward for tonight, and yeah, we like it very much. We're very glad to be here.
We're happy about it.
Thank
so,
you.
my next question is about your style of music, which is you cannot really define. It doesn't fit in any genre because it embraces a lot of different styles. So which are your major inspiration? Where do you take what kind of music do you listen normally, and what kind of styles do you inspire to, and how do you mix these different sounds?
We listen to a lot of music, and I think you can hear this in our music.
Absolutely.
We grew up, I mean, the drummer, Rami, and me are brothers. So we play since we were kids together.
That's amazing.
And in the family, we play like Arabic music with the parents. The family is also musicians.
So it's a traditional music for you. It's like,
so
since
Arabic,
you were a kid.
classical Arabic music. This we grow up listening to this a lot. So it was a lot here. So, but then after we were teenagers, we started to listen to Western music and a lot of rock and reggae. We've started to play covers like reggae and rock and learn how these songs are made, and this affected us very good. I think
there are also very different instruments, right? From like Arabic music, you have a very particular instrument somehow, and then Western music is different. Yeah.
We were lucky to learn in the beginning a little bit like the classical. I was playing a violin, like Arabic Oriental violin. So this, I learned a lot about Arabic music, and Rami was learning all the percussions, of Arabic music. And then later on, I got a guitar, and Rami was on drums, and we did a lot of reggae, rock, and started to listen to world music, like Indian, a lot of African music. We love African music.
Wow.
And later on, jazz, also a lot of jazz.
A lot of styles.
The drummer Rami loves jazz, so he's like.
And you can actually feel it listening to your music. There's a lot going on there, and telling me.
So Rami is the rhythmical part of the music. I'm more the melodic, and all these influences in music we liked kind of came out. It's a mix of things, but
but it's
we didn't
great
plan
how you
for that.
managed to mix it, and the results is actually very good. I liked your album a lot. Talking about it, the title of your album, which is Laissez Passer, which is basically the document that the Israeli government, I think, releases to you, and it defines actually your status. So this is not only like an artistic statement, but it's also your life statement. That's your condition.
So reality,
It's your reality. So how has your situation, your life, I mean, the life you had in the past, how has it affected you, not only as a person, but also as an artist? Do you put a lot of it into your music, or you tend to, let's say, talk about it, but also talk about, like, maybe happier things?
Yeah. Of course, it affects us first because with Laissez Passer, we are in Golan stateless. We don't have nationality. Exactly. We are not any citizen of any country. So when you travel as a musician, you want to travel.
Of course.
So you need visa everywhere, and then it gets a little bit more complicated because of this travel document. So this was already like kind of not a good beginning for us, but we knew that if our only chance is the music. We have to work on the music and make it through the music. And luckily enough, we started to get invitations from Europe, from festivals. And with these papers, supporting documents, we could get visas.
It's easier to get visa when you have someone like
of course,
sponsoring
if
you.
If we get a festival inviting us, then we go to the embassy of this country, and then they kind of have to give us because So we got visas, but it was very short-term visas, like to come for 1 week, play and leave. and it was very challenging to get long-term visa to come to do like 1 month, 2 month tours, you know, or stay here and just
enjoy,
experience life,
travel,
of course, experience. So with music, it got a little bit better to travel. So we knew that's the way to travel, is we have to do music, and until now it works for us. It's not easy all the time. We have to pay a lot of money and go do papers, but it's okay.
I think that the fact that you got like a gateway from your difficult situation through your passion, I think it's the best way you could come out of this situation. It's like so great that you can live and actually have like an easier life traveling around thanks to your music, because you actually got very good and very popular around.
We were lucky to play music. I have friends who doesn't play, and if they want to travel, they have to show a lot of money and guarantee to the embassy, look, we just come for 1 week and they leave. So it's tricky. So we called Laissez Passer the album because this travel document called Laissez Passer, which means let him pass in French. And we thought this album is better than our real Laissez Passer, you know. It is the Laissez Passer. So we're going to call it Laissez Passer, and we're going to travel with this thing.
The Laissez Passer of your life is actually your album and not the
for
document.
This period is this album.
You want to link something to that term that was positive and not...
And of course, the songs are not all talking about this. There's 1-2 songs talking about this, and a lot of songs talks very global about freedom, and you know, that can fit to a lot of people around the world. It's not this.
So still talking about it, it's great how you kind of reacted to your situation. You were denied like a citizenship, but together with it, officially you don't have an identity, a sense of belonging. Of course, then you maybe even more feel connected to your home country because of that it was kind of taken away from you. But it's great how you managed to reply to this, like react through music, and your style that is so varied, so universal, so global, actually boosts and encourage community, union, and sense of unity. This is so great. I just want, it's not a question, but I just wanted to tell you that if you want to reply, that's okay.
I mean, I feel a lot of people have this idea also around the world. We meet a lot of people, and they all think, many people think like we do, or we think like them. The idea is just not to be so nationalistic, not to be crazy about belonging somewhere, to a state, to a country. So I'm stateless officially, and I feel like that. I don't feel I belong to any country.
And that's actually good.
Now in the football, I can go for any country I want.
For us, we're not in the World Cup, so we have to support someone else.
We should work hard.
But so I read something in either an interview or just a normal article on you, and they defined your music as not international but internationalist, that actually encourage this sense of global community. There's no belonging to a state, there's no difference, we're all part of that bigger thing.
This idea exists, many people know it, and so we are living this, and we thought it's
make the most of it.
Keep it like that.
One last question, then I'm gonna leave you to enjoy the night before your show. What do you think about Italy? Like, you got the chance to see our hometown, or maybe I mean, Genoa is actually a great city. I've been like a couple of times and I really enjoyed it. So what do you think of our country? Because you travel the world with your music, but it's actually the first time you come to Italy as artist. You told me that you've been to Sicily, but it was only an holiday. So how is it?
It's really beautiful. It's intensive and it's beautiful. I like the nature a lot, and it's similar to where we grew up. The nature, Mediterranean, and this. So I feel connected to the plants and the landscapes, and the people, of course, are very nice to us. And we've been hanging around in Genoa now a few days. It's a lot of music on the street.
It's very
nice,
lively and artistic.
I just wished I could speak Italian because I wanted to communicate more.
That
the language was a little
Laura
bit,
told me that your friend is actually a great Italian speaker, right? Cause
we have a friends who speak good Italian, so they were helping us to a little bit get deeper in conversations. But it's beautiful. And this area here, just around the festival, is beautiful.
We're definitely lucky.
We're looking forward tomorrow. We're gonna just go around.
So you have time tomorrow to
yes,
to
we have a
around.
Free day to walk around.
Cool, definitely. I'm gonna be around too, so if you want, I can be your guide.
You can show us.
Thank you a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Hope you have a nice time with us.
Thank
Enjoy
you for having us.
We're gonna do it for sure. Thanks so much.